And on the same building, we will have another customer states. Customer states that whatever they do, they cannot unfortunately stop this paint from bubbling. This paint over here is what we have coming through. And as you can see, there is a white powder. That white powder is basically lime from cured cement that is pushed through a wall when it gets wet from behind. Now, unfortunately, this area over here is getting what we refer to as both rising dampness and dampness from the other side of this wall. Unfortunately, it is now locked up, but there is cracks along the outside of that wall on the inside and along the top section over here. Now, how do we know rising dampness if we say rising dampness? So rising dampness only rises to a height of about 1.5 meters. Due to gravity, it cannot go any further. However, as we see over here, there is dampness above a 1.5 meter mark. But we see a lot of dampness along the bottom, so therefore a double effect is happening of rising dampness and dampness coming from the top sections over here, which is obviously exacerbated by all the cracking paint, which allows more and more water to come through this wall. This paint and this powder that we have coming through, as I said, is what we refer to as lime or efflorescence. Everybody refers to it as efflorescence. If you had to lick this, it has a salty taste. Don't lick it. I do it as an example to my clients, but don't lick it. And that lime comes through when cured cement gets wet. Why does it come through when cured cement gets wet? Because cement cures faster with the amount of lime that they put in it, and obviously helps with binding properties. So once dry, absolutely great. Once it gets wet, that white starts coming through again. How we deal with the situation with that, unfortunately, is that one of two ways. You have to either underpin, get down below, put the damp coursing in, and build back up again, which is fairly expensive, or we do something called negative side damp proofing, which basically means we strip that wall right down to bare plaster. We apply a specialized damp proofing slurry, no names mentioned unfortunately, and then we replaster it again. This is referred to as negative side damp proofing. The water raises, hits, cannot exit, lowers back down again. And great, like I said, there is more than one way to skin a cat in our trade. However, this is the method